So why are we doing this FinTech Challenge? I think, Paul Reiser and I, we talked about, how can we really help in the revitalization of Detroit? And if you really ask the question, besides automotive, besides healthcare, what are the industries in Detroit that we can pursue that are not capital intensive? Of course, we have defense in there, aerospace in there, but that requires billions and billions of dollars. So we thought that probably FinTech would fit right in here, and we have Detroit FinTech Association happening. So that's really how we got into the FinTech. And then it's much like, if you really look at the FinTech centers in the US, it's really New York, Chicago, and Boston. And with the city itself coming back, we said, we can really bring the companies together. And so that's what we have done. So our primary goal is to really bring all the corporations together. And then we chose 3 different areas like banking, insurance, and then within insurance, we talked about, auto and health. And third is investment. Investment you have, and then also wealth management, so on and so forth. And that's how we really got together. And then the real goal and the benefit of the whole thing is really to create more jobs through more entrepreneurs. Because entrepreneurs, end of the day, create more jobs, not the government.
Yes.
Right? Would you guys agree? Yeah. That's right. And we need more entrepreneurs. Yeah. You agree? Yeah. Wow. And so that's really what the purpose of the whole thing is, to really, put entrepreneurs. And then we need to give tools to the entrepreneurs. We cannot just say, be an entrepreneur when the companies are not engaged. So we are trying to really challenge the companies how they can really be part of that. And then so as a result, I think with the first FinTech Challenge, we are so glad that many corporations have come together in such a short amount of time. And then we'll talk about all that. So that's really what we have done. What else? Anything else? What's the next one, Sarah? So this is the team. I am there. Sarah there. Paul is, he's the managing director of TechTown. Thomas Koch. All the way from Grand Rapids. Shamir, he does the marketing for us. And then Yed. Where is Yed? There you go. Thank you, guys. And then the sponsors, so we have TD Ameritrade. Not only they are supporting us financially, but also they are giving us their API, which I'm going to talk about today, along with the challenge statements. Then we have Ally Financial, AAA, First Independence Bank, and Warnum. We have Matthew and John, right? Yep. See, I got that right. And then, of course, Yantra and CBW. I'm going to talk about that in detail in the second session, where we'll go into more technical discussions on what is available, what you can play with. And I'm also glad to say that you guys know Dan Gilbert is into Detroit FinTech Association, so we're also partnering with them. So I think the second challenge when we do next year, we're going to have more players coming in. It's going to turn into a much bigger event. And then in terms of the prizes and then investment, from Kyyba Innovations, my company, we are planning to put in almost $50,000 equity investment into a company that we will select from the process that we have in place. We're going to give some little bit of money, $3,000 to the first place winner and $2,000. And Warnum is through their MI Springboard grants. I think they are throwing in about $5,000 in legal services to the Michigan teams participating. If you are outside of Michigan, no luck for you. So the idea is to, wherever you are, bring them here and set up the business. Am I right?
Yes.
Is that why we are doing that, right? Am I right?
Businesses.
Yes. We want more businesses here in Michigan, not in Ohio, not in Pennsylvania.
Especially in Ohio.
Huh?
In Ohio.
Yeah. And the $50,000 investment, we have the criteria. The criteria is really will be determined by the investment team. In terms of the maturity, obviously, we want to invest in companies where we believe, obviously, as an investor, we want to make the return, right? So we want to make sure that we would get the right return. And in terms of the terms and equity, I don't know how many of you guys are aware of the safe, simple agreement for a future equity. So that's the model that we would utilize. And then if anyone has more questions, more detailed questions, we can answer outside of this discussion. In terms of the people, wherever they are, they can come and participate. But I think, end of the day, I think we are asking them that they register the company in Michigan, either to win a prize or to get the investment. So we really want to put our money into a Michigan company because, end of the day, we are all about revitalization of Detroit. When we say that as a goal and go and throw money into a New York company, you guys say, what the heck you guys are doing? So that's why we want to make sure, although the event is available to people anywhere in the world, but I think end of the day, we want to support Michigan-based companies.